Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to everyone was shocked by German car name pronunciation differences. European car name differences. Let's jump in, guys.
Motorenwerke. So everyone can try. Does it like hurt your soul? Bayerische Motorenwerke. So everyone can try. Does it like hurt your soul?
In Spain we say BMW.
Actually. Hello. I feel like in Sweden, the store IKEA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and everyone pronounces it differently. Yeah, from what it's actually called.
What is it actually called?
IKEA.
Oh.
Yeah. IKEA.
It's kind of the same as Italian, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
In Spain we do the same.
We pronounce the E very IKEA, very like hard and long.
IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA.
Yeah, same in
IKEA.
We say IKEA too.
IKEA.
Yeah, just like you said.
But I do when I speak English, I always say IKEA.
Does it like hurt your soul?
Okay, there was actually a very viral video of a girl saying that, oh, you're mispronouncing Zara. It's not Zara, it's Sarah. But it's actually called Zara.
In Italian, we have the Z more like strong.
Okay.
So we always say Zara.
Similar in Germany, we pronounce the Z really hardly, I guess. We say Zara.
Yeah.
We say Zara. Very French. Zara. English is just Zara.
We pronounce it as S instead.
Oh.
Zara.
Sounds like a name.
Yeah, it is a Swedish name as well. But we
Ooh, that Italian, man. What happened there?
use S instead.
So in Germany we say Auto. In English we say car.
In Sweden we say bil.
In Spanish we say
Carro.
coche.
In Italian, we have many words actually, not common, but
Coche o carro?
we have auto or automobile.
Yep.
But the most used one is macchina.
And in French we also have automobile, auto. Like we mostly use voiture. In Germany too, like we also have the word automobile. Oh yeah. So similar with you, but we don't really use it. We just say auto. It's kind of
Automóvil. Well, in Spanish we have automóvil as well, man. We have automóvil, carro, y coche.
old style.
That's
Yeah. Oh,
interesting.
we too. We have automobile, but we don't use it. It's very technical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
with English. So I think I'm influenced by my dad. He loves Mercedes. I think car brand I like best is probably also.
My parents really like Subaru, which is the Japanese one, but I feel like personally, if
Honda.
I got to get a car, I would choose Hyundai because I think they're really like high tech and nice.
Hyundai or Hyundai?
Family, we always had Korean cars, so I would say Kia.
Yeah, in my family they like Japanese and Korean cars. I've always had Toyota and Hyundai, but actually I prefer BMW. If I can choose, I mean.
I think it's really common to have a Volkswagen or Audi. It's really convenient and comfortable. Yeah.
I think in my family we always had German cars, like Opel, but if I had one that I prefer would be Mustang because I love the noise of the engine. It's like a, I just really like it. In Germany we say Mercedes-Benz.
In English, we say Mercedes-Benz.
In Sweden we say Mercedes-Benz.
In Spain we say Mercedes-Benz.
In Italian, we say Mercedes-Benz.
In French we say Mercedes. We don't usually say the second part. So I feel like our pronunciations is like a little bit different, but if you go to another country, you can still understand. Or even in Germany, we also just like say, oh, I have a Mercedes. Like we also just like use sometimes the short form, so.
I think that in Spain some people say Benz or Mercedes. It depends on the person.
And we would also maybe use only Benz. But like we don't use the two words together somehow.
Yeah.
For us, it's more like, oh, we use both together or just Mercedes. But I don't know anyone who just says Benz. Okay. I think I heard your accents. Like in Germany, we say Mercedes, so we pronounce the Z very hard. So like the C is like Z almost. Like how about in your languages?
To be honest, in Spain, Mercedes is a name for a girl. Like there are girls, there are women that are called Mercedes. That's why maybe we pronounce it that way.
Actually, the car was also named after
Someone?
I think the girl from the...
Yeah, the wife of the guy. Yeah, I think so.
Something
I
like...
didn't know.
So that's why it's kind of interesting that it's like German pronunciation, even though the name is Spanish.
In Spanish it's Mercedes. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybach.
So in
Maybach.
Germany we say Maybach.
In
Maybach.
English, I think we can say Maybach, but I've honestly never heard of it in America.
I actually never heard about it either. If I just read it, I would also say like Maybach.
Yeah, in Spain we say Maybach, but I
BS. Maybach. 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 People say Maybach. Bro, that's how you say. Come on now. And she's Castilian, so she's not even supposed to read it as an English term. She's just supposed to read it how she sees it. So it's supposed to be Maybach.
I think it's not a very famous brand because I've never listened about someone that has a Maybach.
For us too, and for me as well, is Maybach.
I don't know how French people would pronounce it, but if I had to read it, I would say Maybach.
So like I think in this case like just like the Bach part is kind of different when we pronounce it. I feel like the mains always like stay same. French has like the I don't know.
I'm from a city next to Germany, so maybe that's why I read it and not CH or anything like that. So
BMW.
In Germany,
BMW.
BMW, or like the long version of it, Bayerische Motorenwerke. Wow. So everyone can try. Yeah, so the Bayerische is like Bavaria, like the part of Germany. Like we have 16 states, so that's where like the car is from. Like in Germany, Bavaria is Bayern.
Yeah, in English we just say BMW.
In Sweden, we say BMW.
In Spain we say BMW. Actually,
V o W? V o W? BMW.
say BMW in English would be like BMV. We don't say W.
same in French.
They don't have W in Spain? W. We have W's in Puerto Rican. So we make different. BMW, W.
Italian is actually BMW because the W we read sometimes if it's by itself. So
We say BMW, but we should say BMW. But same as Spain, we just make it shorter, like BMW. Yes, like BMV.
we never use.
Well,
the
if you want to
la-
get technical, you can say BMW. W. That's what you want to get technical. But it's supposed to be a BMW or W.
long word.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life.
No, I've never heard about it.
So I thought because it's like a short version, like the BMB will probably be same in like all the countries, but it's like really interesting to hear, especially like Spanish and Italian with the W or something or M that you really like pronounce like the letter, like also how you
Yeah.
like, write it. Yeah.
Volkswagen.
So in Germany we say VW
Volkswagen.
or Volkswagen.
Yeah, in English we say Volkswagen.
In Sweden, we say Volkswagen.
In Spain we say Volkswagen.
In Italian is Volkswagen.
I think we would say in French Volkswagen.
So I think the most similar is probably French. Like when I hear the other pronunciation, it's kind of funny because it's like, for me it sounds like a W in the beginning. So it's not like, oh, like people, like Volkscar. It sounds like Volkscar, so like wolf kinda.
I think we don't pronounce the K because we don't have words in Italian with the K.
That
we
is a good point. They don't have K in Italian. That's interesting.
have it in the alphabet because it's
It's there.
in the same alphabet, but we don't have words with the K, so we don't
That
pronounce
is a good
it here.
point.
I
Yeah.
think we don't pronounce it because it's quite difficult to put like Volkswagen. It's easier and more fluent if we just say Volkswagen.
If you want to get technical with the Spaniard, it will be Volkswagen. It will be Volkswagen. That's how it will sound. If you want to get technical, like a Castilian technical, it will be Volkswagen. That's how it will sound.
Yeah, it's pretty similar in Swedish. We have two different sounds for the K, but when it's like put like that, we just don't say it.
Okay. Let's skip.
Sounds, but it's
The next
zero.
one.
Yeah, but like that's what we usually do in Swedish. We just skips letters when we like say it. So it's different from reading and speaking it.
Well, you say there was another way to say it, like just V and W or something?
Yeah, like just like the logo. Like we also use sometimes the short version, just like VW.
Okay.
Because like in English it's like V and W, but in German it's like kind of different. We say V and V.
First time I hear
It reminds me of BMW. Like it's too close.
Like the full name is Volkswagen das Auto.
It's like a slogan.
It's a slogan,
like
yeah.
Volkswagen, the car.
Folks, you know, phrase, folks, if you want to get technical, folks in English mean like people, right? Like people, folks, like folks. So, that's interesting. I wonder where that word came from, folks. It might be from Germany, now that I'm thinking about it. Volkswagen. Yeah.
Yeah, so the next is Audi.
In English, we also say Audi.
We say Audi.
In Spanish, we say Audi.
And in Italian too, we say Audi.
In French, we're lazy, we say Audi.
But that sounds very cute.
Like the E pronunciation is a little bit different, but then French is like cute.
Uri.
The next one in German is Porsche.
In English is Porsche.
In Sweden, we say Porsche.
In Spain, we say Porsche.
Italian, we say Porsche.
We say Porsche.
Like I saw one also on TikTok.
Man, am I going through am I hold up here, man. In Spain you guys say Porsche? Nah, way. No, because that way of pronouncing that card is not in the language. It's not in the even if you want to add the anglicismo, it's not there. It's Porsche. That's how they say it. I mean, she be capping, I'm telling you.
And I think it was an American girl, and she was like, no, it's Porsche, or like
Porsche.
pronouncing it. And like I saw the comments, and all the Germans were like, no, you have no idea. It's a German car.
I mean, it's like Versace. It's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like Sarah.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Should we switch seats? In
Ferrari.
Germany we say Ferrari.
In Italian, we say Ferrari.
Yeah, in Spanish, we say Ferrari.
In French, we say Ferrari.
In English, we say Ferrari.
And in Sweden, we say Ferrari.
It's kind of similar. Maybe it's just the last I accent that for French, for example, is going at the end and not at the beginning. And the R that is just changing.
In English, we can't do that R.
Yeah, the Italian R is so difficult. Maybe
I think it's very similar.
to Spanish. Yeah. For foreigners, it's really hard.
Yeah.
I think it's the
difficult.
most difficult part, like, of the pronunciation of our languages.
Yes.
You agree?
Can you try?
Said though, this is
In
cringy,
German,
man.
we say Fiat. In English, we say Fiat.
In Sweden, we say Fiat.
In Spanish, we say Fiat.
Italian too, we say Fiat.
French as well, Fiat.
I feel like that's all kind of similar.
Yeah.
It's always the accent.
Yeah, hard to pronounce.
Yeah,
I think it depends on the musicality of the language. I think Italian and Spanish and French, they are very musical. They are.
I think your languages are even more. French is a little bit flatter than yours.
Because it's more nasally. That's why. And mostly it's coming from the nasal cavities, you know. So we go. See, it's coming from this area right here. It's coming from here. Spanish is coming from here, and Italian, right here, and then German is coming from here, from here, right? So it's just, I think that's what it is. In English, it's just American English is just everywhere. I don't know where that thing coming from, but it is Spanish and in Italian coming from here, yeah. And then French is for nasal, very nasal kind of language.
Really?
I feel it too a little bit, but because Italian is very exaggerated, you know, like you have a very strong accent. I love it, like the way, like
It really, I cannot hear it because I'm used to it, but like for example, French language is always fiat. Everything is at the end of the word, so it really gives me a wave vibe.
Me too.
Maserati.
In Germany, we say Maserati.
In English, we say Maserati.
In Sweden, we say Maserati.
In Spanish, we say Maserati.
In Italian, we say Maserati.
In French, we say Maserati.
You see? That's the wave at the end.
Listen, I'm gonna stop right there, man. With the Maserati, with the Auris, and all this stuff. Listen, man. I think the Spanish girl could be more honest in how they really pronounce the words. The American was doing very good. The Swedish girl as well. But I think the Spaniard, she needed to be more honest, because the Castilian, when you read Castilian Spanish, these people are not putting anglicismos there, man. No, they're reading things how they see it. And probably because I'm learning, German, I can see some of these holes. And plus, I know Spanish as well. And Porsche, they don't say Porsche in Spain. In Spain, they don't say Porsche. They say Porsche. Porsche. That's how they say it. So that's interesting. A lot of these words, listen, I want to be surprised. There's a lot of similarity between German and French. German and French. That's what I see, a lot of similarities. Very fascinating. Well, let me know what you guys see in the comment section below. What do you guys think? I'm just going to put it out there. Do you think they were honest with their pronunciation, or they were not? I will see you in the next one.